Hello, I'm Brad Nupen, and I'm presenting the CET 720 Week 6 Innovation Project. I'm presenting the Brookings High School, or BHS, 3 in 3 project, or challenge. Now, if I'm presenting this to the teachers, I might use the term challenge because we often use challenge when referring to our wellness activities. So it might be a way of competing or getting them to compete in another activity. So what is the 3 in 3? 3 in 3 is going to encourage teachers to get into at least 3 other classrooms in 3 weeks and then reflect on what they saw and how they could possibly use that in their classroom. Now, this is innovative for me and for most of the schools since we have not actively visited other educators in our buildings or even, for that matter, outside of our buildings during the school day. We will also be using technology to assist in the reflection process. Big question, why? Teachers need to know this up front before they start anything new is why are we going to be doing this? It's also pointed out in the innovation mindset that we must ask ourselves why before we consider even implementing anything, whether it's a project like this or new software. The why is it will potentially provide several benefits to the staff and ultimately to the students. It will help to build our camaraderie. We will learn what other teachers are doing, and so that we'll have a better relationship with them. It'll also help build professional learning communities, in which there's a big push right now in our school district to begin developing those. And this will be a good way to jumpstart the implementation of that. So we'll be learning about our colleagues. We'll see others' teaching styles. We'll have new skills to add to our own toolbox. And we'll develop reflection skills using Seesaw. With the 3 in 3, we will be learning what other teachers are doing in their classrooms, and then specifically looking at their techniques they're using and also their content areas. We will be seeing how teachers are teaching, their behavior towards the students. Now, it might not be something that we can use personally, but through our reflection process, we might be able to glean something out of that that would apply to our classroom, or somebody else when reading through our blogs, they might see something that's being done right in the school that might turn on a light bulb for them and work tremendously well for them. Also, we'll be looking at how do teachers meet the needs of their students? How are they interacting and relating to their students? What type of relationships are being built within other classrooms? To help that process and share what the teachers are observing, I will have them use the online platform known as Seesaw. So what is Seesaw? Well, what we'll be doing is we'll be reflecting on what was done. Again, it doesn't matter if you think you can apply it, we'll be just sharing the ideas. So the hope is that we would start developing a blogging culture. Teachers will use Seesaw, and this could lead to more emphasis on individual reflection and the importance to help each other, but help each of us become better learners. There's also an opportunity for those who observed or who were observed to see what others wrote about them. This is a screenshot of the Seesaw site. So very simple. You can see there are a lot of elementary kids on here. So a lot of it is designed for starting at all ages and very simple to set up. And so I'm going to show you a segment of one of the tutorials that are available to help teachers and also help students learn to use this tool.
In this video, I'll show you how to set up your class blog and how to add posts as a teacher and as a student. Let's get started. First, you need to enable your blog in the Manage Class menu. So tap on your profile icon, Manage Class, and scroll down to Class Blog. Hit the Enable Class Blog button and follow the prompts to create your blog. Let's choose a name and a web URL for our blog. Miss S is 4th grade, that looks pretty good for the name, and here I'm going to pick a web address that people will use to access my blog. Hit the green check. Now you can adjust your blog settings. You can decide if you want people to be able to comment on your blog or if you want to password protect your blog. By default, Seesaw blogs are public on the internet. Anyone who visits your URL will be able to view your blog content.
From that brief introduction, you see how simple it is to set up a blog in Seesaw. Next, I'm going to be showing you what I've set up. This is a quick site that I set up on the page on Seesaw, and you can see I have welcome to the 3 in 3 activity. I hope you will find this informative and useful. If you want a little assistance in writing your reflections, here are a couple of the sites you can check out. And then the links I have there are the sites that we used in our class to help with the reflection process. Through this activity, I hope the teachers will accomplish several things by adding to their network through the electronic means, so they're broadening out the number of people that they know within the community of educators, whether it's their specific field areas or educators in general. Seesaw allows for a small school-wide network. I mean, that's a starting point, but this could open up to the eventual use of other applications such as Twitter. Teachers could then be modeling a learning environment and experiencing other classes from the perspective of the students. This would also be a way to help build up the teachers in our community, emphasizing their strengths in the Seesaw reflections. The biggest goal, of course, is that we would help each teacher become a better instructor. And I know this is an old school term, but they'd also be becoming a better learner. So, some of the things we're looking at this. The beauty of it is that there's a clear-cut time frame. It's short-term, so a limited time, and the potential is there for great returns. So I hope this project has helped you understand my perspective on what I'm trying to do to be innovative, and I hope I can get this installed in our school soon.